Hey everyone, and welcome back. I am really pumped for this deep dive. We are going to be looking at a book called Manifestation3G. And I know a lot of you out there are very familiar with Laurent Chenot and the law of attraction.
Yeah. And this is like right up your alley.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
We've got this review here by Camille Mouse, and she's like over the moon about this book.
Okay, so tell me, what is it about this book that makes it so special?
Well, she's calling it groundbreaking and a must-read for anyone who really wants to manifest their dreams.
Wow. Okay, so, what's so groundbreaking about it?
Well, she says that it reveals hidden knowledge about abundance.
Ooh, I like hidden knowledge.
And it shows you how to become a conscious creator.
A conscious creator? What's that?
I know, right? That's what I thought, too.
I like it already.
It sounds really interesting. It's taking the law of attraction to a whole new level.
So it's not just about wishing and hoping, it's about actually
It's like
doing
just
something.
consciously creating your life.
Yeah.
And she's super impressed with all the practical tools and techniques in the book.
Okay, so it's not all just theory.
No. It's got actual stuff you can use right away to manifest your desires.
All right, I am officially intrigued. I'm definitely going to have to check this book out.
Yeah, you should. It's like the real deal.
Okay, so we've got this book, Manifestation3G. We've got this glowing review. Let's dive in and see what this conscious creator concept is all about and how it goes beyond the usual law of attraction stuff.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Okay, so let's unpack this whole conscious creator idea. It sounds like it's connected to the law of attraction, but it's taking it further somehow.
Right. Like the book is saying that a lot of the teachings out there about the law of attraction, they only give you like a small piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
It's like they give you all the ingredients for a cake, but they don't give you the actual recipe. You might end up with something, but it's not going to be the cake you were hoping for.
I like that analogy. So what's the missing recipe? What is it that we're not getting from the traditional law of attraction teachings?
Okay, so this book introduces this concept of Manifestation3G, and it's all about finding this balance between wisdom and power.
Wisdom and power.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just about putting your order in with the universe and then waiting for it to show up. You have to understand the deeper mechanics of how this all works and how to align yourself with those principles.
Okay. Wisdom and power. Those are some pretty powerful words. How does the book actually define them?
All right, so power is all about asking, and receiving. Asking means getting really clear about what you want, like defining your desires without any ambiguity.
Right.
And then receiving, that's about taking inspired action, like aligning yourself with the way the universe wants to deliver your desires and being open to receiving them in ways you might not expect.
So it's about actively participating in the process, not just passively wishing for things.
Exactly, you got it. And that's where wisdom comes into play. Wisdom is made up of healing, and creating healing is all about clearing out any limiting beliefs or past conditioning that might be blocking you from manifesting what you want.
Yeah. Because sometimes we are our own worst enemies.
Totally. And then creating is about tapping into your natural creative power and letting it flow freely.
So it's a very holistic approach. You're addressing both the internal and the external.
Absolutely. It's about aligning everything. And the book has this great analogy. It compares life to a giant ATM machine.
Okay.
It says everyone has this unlimited conscious creator card, like a debit card. But most people don't know the PIN number to access all that abundance.
Okay. So what's the PN number? How do we unlock all that potential?
It's the knowledge and the application of those four components: asking, receiving, healing, and creating. When you understand and you actually use all four of those, you're essentially becoming a master of manifestation. You're unlocking your full potential as a conscious creator.
That's a really cool concept. I love that. So it's about clarity, being open to receiving, healing our limiting beliefs, and then taking inspired action. But that sounds like a lot.
Oh.
Does the book give you specific steps or tools to help you actually do all of that? It sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's one thing to have the theory. It's another thing to actually apply it. So what does the book say about actually putting this all into practice?
Well, that's the best part about this book. It actually gives you a ton of practical advice and actionable steps. You don't have to just figure it all out on your own. It gives you a roadmap.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So no more just sitting around and waiting for the universe to magically deliver. We're taking charge. So where do we begin? What's the first step?
So first, you got to master the art of asking.
Hmm.
The book really stresses the importance of clarity,
Yeah.
like getting crystal clear about what it is you truly desire.
Right. But how do we go beyond just kind of vaguely wishing for things?
So the book suggests starting a conscious creation journal. It's like a dedicated space where you can really define your desires in detail. You can visualize them as if they've already manifested. And you can even express gratitude for them as if you've already received them.
Oh, that's cool. So it's like we're planting these seeds of intention,
Yeah.
and then we're nurturing them with positive energy and gratitude.
Yeah, exactly. You're shifting your mindset from a place of lack to a place of abundance. You start believing that what you want is already on its way.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've made our ask. What's next? How do we start receiving?
Okay, so this is where things get really interesting. The book introduces this tool called the power tree.
The power tree.
Yeah, it's like a visual diagram where you break down your desires into actionable steps, kind of like a roadmap for achieving your goals.
Okay, so we're taking those big desires and we're turning them into smaller, manageable steps.
Exactly. And then you identify what the book calls magical acts. These are like small inspired actions that align with the universe's delivery of your desire. It's about being proactive and recognizing opportunities when they show up.
So it's a combination of setting intentions and then taking action.
Right. It's like a dance. You
Okay.
set the intention and then you take inspired action towards it. And of course, let's not forget the importance of healing. Manifestation 3G really reminds us that limiting beliefs and past conditioning can be like huge roadblocks on our journey to manifesting our dreams.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We can be our own worst enemies sometimes. So how does the book suggest we address that?
Well, it's a big advocate for regular meditation. Meditation is such a powerful way to clear your mind and access your inner guidance. The book even recommends specific resources like guided meditation music, which can be super helpful, especially if you're new to meditation.
Yeah, guided meditations are great. Okay, so we've made the ask. We're open to receiving. We're doing the inner work of healing. What's the final piece of the conscious creator puzzle?
Creating. This is all about tapping into your natural creative energy and letting it flow. It's about trusting your intuition and taking inspired action that feels aligned with your soul's purpose.
So it's about embracing our authentic selves and expressing our creativity in the world.
Exactly. And here's something I found really fascinating. The book talks about this concept of merit as a catalyst for manifestation.
Merit. What does that mean?
So it's basically saying that selfless acts of kindness, acts of service to others, can actually amplify our manifestations in really powerful ways.
Wow, that's beautiful. So it's not just about focusing on our own desires. It's also about contributing positively to the world around us.
Right. It's about understanding that we're all interconnected and that what we give out comes back to us.
Yeah.
And to illustrate this, the book shares some incredible personal anecdotes about people who have used these principles to manifest amazing things, like dream careers, healing relationships, even miraculous recoveries from illnesses.
That's so inspiring. So this book, Manifestation 3G, is not just about theory. It's packed with practical tools, inspiring stories, and real-life examples of how people are using these principles to create incredible lives for themselves.
Yeah, it's really empowering. It shows you that you have the power to create the reality you desire.
Absolutely. So for everyone listening, if you're ready to step into your power as a conscious creator, I highly recommend checking out Manifestation 3G. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next success story we share. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Manifestation 3G. We hope you found it as fascinating as we did. And remember, you have the power to create the life of your dreams.